Welcome to video 3 of our Tutor.com AI series. In this video, we'll look at how students can use Tutor.com AI productively and responsibly while remaining actively involved in their own learning and revision. A useful way to approach the Tutor.com AI tool is to bring a work that you have already begun. Before using the tool, start by reviewing your assignment directions and rubric. Develop your own initial ideas, outline, or draft, and make sure you understand what the assignment is asking you to accomplish. Once you have something with which to work, submit a focus question or an appropriate portion of your work to Tutor.com AI. Focused questions generally produce more useful feedback because they give the tool a clearer sense of what you were trying to evaluate or improve. For example, rather than simply asking Tutor.com AI to improve an entire assignment, you might ask, does the evidence in this section adequately support my conclusion, and what areas of my reasoning might need further explanation? Let's submit. Leo has entered the room. As you can see, Leo did not just give an answer or improve the text, but by using the Socratic method, Leo is helping the student to change the text on their own. What do you think are the strongest pieces of evidence supporting your conclusion about the benefits and limitations of telehealth? What areas could use further detail or clarification? Once you receive your feedback, take time to read it and consider it, rather than just looking only for corrections or revised wording. Ask yourself whether these recommendations actually fit the assignment, your course expectations, and the point that you're trying to make. Tutor.com AI's Leo can provide guidance, but ultimately the student remains responsible for deciding which recommendations are useful and appropriate. After reviewing the feedback, make the revisions yourself. This is an important part of the process, because the goal is not simply to produce a different version of the assignment. The goal is to use the feedback to strengthen your understanding and improve your own work. Once you have finished revising, return to the assignment directions and rubric. Make sure your final submission still addresses the requirements of the assignment, and check any applicable APA requirements as well. There are many productive ways to ask Tutor.com's Leo for feedback. You might ask, is my thesis sufficiently focused? And again, Leo is not actually answering yes, no, or providing where it's focused or where it's not focused, but trying to lead the student towards figuring out the answer themselves. So how would you describe the main point or argument of your thesis in 2 sentences? This can help determine if it's focused enough. So look, Leo has provided some very interesting information here. Do you think specifying why or how it is important, perhaps by focusing on its role in mental health care or specific benefits it provides, might make it more focused? Remember that AI feedback is something to evaluate, not something to automatically accept. Your professor's instructions and the requirements of the assignment always take precedence. You will remain responsible for the academic decisions that you make and the work that you ultimately submit. The key takeaway is simple. Bring Leo your thinking, not an empty assignment, and use its feedback to improve your own work. Next, in video 4, we'll shift our focus to faculty and look at ways that Tutor.com AI's Leo can be integrated into courses and communicated effectively to students. Thank you.